So in the first episode, you saw us build this thing out in one day. Custom tank, custom exhaust. We got our Tillotson stage 4 with a flat slide Mikuni on here. We did a front brake kit, 62 rear sprocket. So this thing is like ready for anything. The full suspension is amazing, but we need to test it out on some ruts and rocks. So that's why we brought it out to Daniel's Land. You've seen us bring stuff out there before, and we're gonna really give it a shakedown today. So I'm excited. Let's get to testing this thing. Oh man, this thing is an animal. Like, it feels so comfortable just flat out, and like, it is the Cadillac of mini bikes. Go Powersports was right. It lives up to that name. And this stage 4 Tillotson is just insane. It's so fast. It's just one of the smoothest bikes I've ever been on.
Yeah, this thing is insane.
How do you like that dual brake set?
Yeah, so I mean, hopefully y'all could see I have my hands off and just clamp down on the brakes. And you know, I wasn't really pushing it too hard. I didn't feel skid, but the dual brake kit on this, I would highly recommend it. It really helps, and especially with the bike this fast, you know, you're gonna need it. Yeah, I mean, it takes big bumps pretty well. I mean, on that last one, I was sitting on the seat. I didn't lift up a little bit, so I got kind of thrown up. But,
well, the back tire actually came out. You actually got a little air.
Oh, yeah, it felt like it. I think my knees hit the handlebar a little bit on the one that was coming down. But, no, it's a blast. We've never had a full suspension mini bike, and I don't think I've ever driven one, honestly. So this is very new and awesome for us, you know, whole new world.
One more exterior modification we're going to do to make it look a little more aggressive is to get rid of these round egg-shaped fenders. Not a lot of people like these too much, they're a little too round and friendly. You want it to look a little more classic and aggressive, so that's why we got these Go Powersports trailer style fenders. We're going to see if these fit and if we can make it work. So these are a different radius than the tire, but I think we'll try and bend them out. We'll give it a shot. So a little bit of work on the fender back and forth by hand got me this. Pretty much a perfect match for the radius of this tire. I think that'll actually look pretty good. and I'm liking that quite a bit. It's got the same clearance as the original fenders, a little less coverage, but I'll take that as a trade-off for the looks. We did all those customizations and cosmetic touches. They're all done, so now it's time to get this thing prepped and painted. The all blacked out look was pretty sweet, but we kind of wanted it to pop a little bit more and use some colors that we hadn't used before. So what we're doing is this Bauhaus Gold by Krylon. We did a test panel right here, so there's the black and there's the gold. You might call this like a dandelion or maybe a safari gold color, and I think it'll look sweet. We're going to do the tank and these side panels, and then the fenders will be black. So have a good mix of black and then this gold and yellow. Burning the midnight oil here. It's the darkest hours of the night. And just priming this tank so we can get that yellow paint on it. Been wanting to give these turbo cans a shot for a while now, so let's see if they live up to the name. Oh man. That is a wide spray. Oh. I could have coated that fender in like 1 second. Holy cow. That is a nice finish too. Jeez. Oh my gosh. This thing's insane. It's an animal. That just about wraps up the MB-200 build. We did so many performance and cosmetic mods to this thing. Stage 4 engine, absolute ripper. Can't wait to take this thing out to some races and see how all these things will pay off. A couple things we're going to change. Tank graphics, that was just kind of a test. And then the double tank system. Need to change it to make it so you choose which tank goes to the car instead of the top tank draining into the bottom tank, because it's easy to overflow that bottom tank. But all in all, super easy build to put together. All those parts from Go Power Sports, you know, didn't give us any trouble. They all just bolt onto this thing. So almost too easy, you could say. Super excited just to race it, see how it does. And this is definitely one of our favorite all-around bikes, you know, from street to off-road. It can handle it all and it'll be comfortable. So you know, sometimes you on a sketchy bike, you're trying to go fast and it's like, I'm gonna die. This thing is like, I'm in a Cadillac going 100 on the freeway type of speed. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you Go Power Sports for all the parts on this thing. If you see anything you like, check out the parts list in the description, and we'll catch you in the next one.